Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Allison. I am the Caffeinated Creative and I love everything art, planners, and journals and all the things between. Today I'm doing a journal with me in My Hobonichi Cousin for February 16th and 17th of 2021. Yay! What I'm doing right now is I grabbed a stencil. I actually recently got this stencil, I believe on sale at a Michael's sale, a big sale basically. And it's sticky, so it's kind of meant for furniture or something like that, but hey, I'm going to use it on my journal. So I stuck it down, didn't have too much problem in terms of the stickiness. The Distress Oxide ink you see me using there is called Cracked Pistachio, and now I'm using one called Faded Jeans. So essentially I am just moving that ink around in order to make the stencil work. And the first round you couldn't see very well because of just the lighting and whatnot, but the Faded Jeans I think you can see quite well, and I really like this stencil. I just think it looks really pretty. So then I'm just looking through ephemera, grabbing some stuff that kind of reminds me of the day. That guy with the checklist who's got his hands up, the blue little monster dude, is from Courtney Diaz Little Raven Ink. And then that orange magazine picture is from some magazine. I honestly don't know which one. So I decided to grab a glue stick and just glue the back of the orange. And the reason why I'm putting down oranges on this day is because this kicked off my health pursuits 2.0 in 2021. Like many, I thought I would set the world on fire and be perfect in 2021 with my health goals, and then January hit hard and early February hit hard. So this is my renewing of the goals. So oranges are one of my favorite fruits and they are healthy. So hence the picture. Then I grabbed some washi from my stash. I have no idea where it's from, and just put it in that sort of crease so that the unevenness of the cut oranges is not so obvious. And this picture is me, the lady behind the camera. On this day, it was a Tuesday, the 16th, and I actually took the day off of work, and my daughter and I had an absolute blast in the snow. So what I'm doing now is creating a background in order to have some visual interest behind the picture of myself, the selfie I took, which is quite big that I printed. So this I've sped up quite a bit, but I put a couple rounds of dabber watercolor, and then I took basically a DIY mermaid marker and put that really vibrant blue, and basically love the way it turned out. Spent quite a bit of time drying it. I did cut a bunch of that out and then grabbed a towel just to make sure it was really truly dry. And now what I'm doing is grabbing some bleed proof white, which is a really cool art medium, which is what it sounds like, bleed proof white, right? So oftentimes if you use white paint or if you use white out, you're gonna get the color that's behind it poking up. So maybe if in this case I used white out, I would see a lot of light blue instead of white. So the bleed proof white gives you white. So that's, I wanted to add it to that, and you see right here what that layer created, right? So it took sort of that blue tie-dye feel and then it really sort of grunged it up, which I love. That picture of me, the selfie with my daughter in the background, I had printed on sticker paper, so it was really easy to stick down. I just peeled off the back and then stuck it right down. So yeah, this day was so fun. As I've mentioned in previous videos, or if you're new, let me share with you that I'm from California and I've lived in Chicago for, over 15 years now. But this was the first time that I played in the snow like a kid. I truly played in the snow. We've had ridiculous amounts of snow, and because of the sheer quantity of the snow, I feel like as an adult, I have that feeling of being a kid because there's just so much of it. Like I was doing free falls into snow piles. My daughter and I had a big snowball fight. It was just so fun. Oh, just a wonderful memory. So yes, it definitely warranted documenting. So then after I put down that picture, I went through my various collection of numbers and days of the week to put, obviously, the days of the week and the numbers. So this was the 16th, Tuesday, and 17th, Wednesday. And I actually believe no, that's not true. So the numbers and the Wednesday are from Little Raven Ink, Courtney Diaz. And then the Tuesday, I believe, is LoveLynnsLife. So the Tuesday and the Wednesday I printed on clear matte label paper. So that's why you can see what's behind it. It's coming through. Now I grabbed a Uniball Signo white pen and am doing some fun line work on my jacket just because I thought it would look cool and I love the way it turned out. I just think that added a fun little art touch. And now I'm probably looking for something, even though I cut quite a bit of the looking for things out. To give you a sense, this whole journaling session took about 41 minutes. So I obviously have cut down a lot. But anyways, now we're back and I'm sort of just thinking about what should I do? What should I come next? And in doing that, I've decided, okay, I want to write or stamp some words. And so these stamps are really, really cool. I love them. I honestly don't remember where I got them. I'll try to see if I can recall, or if you want to know, leave me a comment, okay? But essentially what they do is they connect, they interconnect so that the letters are very straight. So I'm using those interconnected letters, and then I'm using Ken Oliver Colorburst stamp, not Colorburst. I think they're just Ken Oliver mini stamps, ink pads, and in different colors of blue, and then gray at the end, I wrote Snow Much Fun. Yay. Now I'm adding some washi, which says get to work, because on this Wednesday, I was back to work. Monday I had off, and then this Tuesday I also took off. And so Wednesday was back to work. Yep. So now I'm just coloring in that number because I thought it might make it a little bit more interesting. I think I like that. It's funny because as you rewatch the video sometimes, or as I rewatch the video sometimes, I go, oh, maybe it looked better before I did that. Whatever. Up at the top, I had written a funny little exchange between my daughter and I. I had the day off and she knew that, but she was in school, but she's learning virtually. So she came running upstairs and she's like, Mom, can I tell you a joke? And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be in class? And she goes, don't ask any questions. So I had to write that down because I was like, okay, child. It was funny. And then now what I'm doing is gluing a coffee maker picture. This isn't the actual coffee maker, but it's actually pretty close because I purchased a iced coffee maker. I love coffee. Basically, any way to make coffee, I'll probably end up buying in my lifetime because I just love coffee. And even though I have a large coffee maker, iced coffee maker, cold brew maker, I wanted a smaller one since even though we're in the winter, so I don't need a big one. And now you're seeing me finish up the journaling. And a really fun thing that I actually got the idea from my life with mitts is using that glass dip pen. I got this one on Amazon. It was $7. And I had some ink samples, but they weren't inked up in my actual pens. But using this dip pen, I was able to use the ink samples, easily. I mean, I did get a little bit on my hand because the opening is not quite big enough for the dip pen, but this dip pen is really cool. I recommend for sure. It was really fun. So that's the bulk of the page. I loved the way these turned out. Personally, I just love them. What do you think? Do you like them? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this journal with me. I so appreciate your time and your watching. Any tips or tricks or any feedback in the comments is super appreciated. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you the best vibes. Let's finish February strong. Yes? Yes. Yeah. Oh, and now I'm just like trying to use up the ink, so I'm writing lines everywhere with my little dip pen. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.